Have you ever felt like life slammed a door in your face? Maybe you were hoping for something, and then, bam, you were shut down. At the moment, it stings. But what if I told you that rejection, in all its painful glory, could be the best thing that ever happened to you? Today, we're going to dive deep into something truly life-changing. How rejection isn't something to fear, but a tool to help you rise even higher. And we're going to do this through the timeless wisdom of one of the greatest thinkers to ever walk the earth, Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher. Imagine a world where every no doesn't knock you down, but pushes you forward. Sounds powerful, right? Rejection is often seen as something painful, something that holds us back. But what if I told you it's actually a stepping stone to greatness? What if rejection isn't the end, but a gateway to something better? Let's start with a simple question. Have you ever felt overlooked? Like the world didn't notice your efforts? It hurts, right? But here's the thing. You can change that story. It's time to rewrite the script, and together, we're going to show you how. In this video, we'll explore 13 powerful lessons on how to handle rejection like a pro. Lessons that are rooted in real-life examples and time-tested wisdom. These aren't just theories. They are actionable strategies that you can use today. Before we dive into the lessons, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more of this powerful content to people just like you. So, let's get started on this transformative journey to turn rejection into our greatest triumph. When life gives you the cold shoulder, don't retreat. Rise above it. Imagine this. Someone ignores you, maybe even shuts you down. Instead of feeling bitter or upset, treat their actions as a reflection of them, not you. It's easy to feel like we've been wrong, but the truth is, if someone can't see your worth, that's their problem, not yours. For example, let's say you didn't get a job offer. It stings. But now you've got more time and energy to focus on what truly excites you, whether that's honing a new skill, spending time with loved ones, or working on a personal project. By focusing on your growth, you send a loud and clear message. I am worthy of more. Rejection can trigger frustration, but here's a secret. Emotional control is the key to turning rejection into growth. When things don't go your way, instead of reacting impulsively, pause and breathe. Take a moment and reflect. Is it the rejection that's hurting, or is it your inner insecurities? We all have them, but don't let them control your actions. For instance, when you don't get that promotion, rather than snapping back in anger or frustration, stay calm. Your response shows your true strength. Stoicism teaches us to be resilient. Mastering your emotions makes you unstoppable, and that's the real power. Rejection doesn't define you. Instead of obsessing over it, let it go. Detaching emotionally from the rejection allows you to see it for what it is. A redirection, not a roadblock. Think of it this way. Have you ever been lost on a road trip? Instead of getting frustrated, you take the detour, enjoy the scenery, and sometimes you end up in a more beautiful place. The same goes for life. Embrace each new experience as part of your journey to personal growth and reinvention. Rejection doesn't mean you're not good enough. It just means the world hasn't seen your brilliance yet. When you're passed over for something, instead of sulking, redirect your energy to creating something meaningful. Build your skills. Start a side project. Do something that demonstrates your value without needing anyone's approval. For example, if you're an artist and your work wasn't accepted by a gallery, don't quit. Create more, improve, and keep showcasing your art. One day, someone will notice the passion and effort you've put in, and they'll recognize your true worth. When rejected, silence can be powerful. Sometimes, the best way to respond is by not responding at all. Use this time for reflection, growth, and self-care. Let's say someone ignores your text or doesn't acknowledge your hard work. Don't chase them for recognition. Use this time to reconnect with yourself and reaffirm that your value isn't dependent on anyone else. Sometimes, silence is your loudest statement. Rejection is a perfect opportunity to prove your doubters wrong, but more importantly, to prove something to yourself. When someone tells you no, turn that energy into fuel for your growth. If someone doubts your ability to succeed, use that as motivation. Don't let their lack of belief make you second-guess yourself. If you keep pushing forward, you'll surprise not only them but also yourself. With each step, you become stronger and more self-assured. When life pushes you down, choose joy. Don't retreat into isolation. Instead, engage in activities that make you happy. Whether it's hanging out with friends, exploring new hobbies, or simply enjoying the moment, remember that joy is a radical act of resilience. For example, after facing rejection, instead of wallowing, go out and have fun. Seek new experiences. These moments of lightness remind you that rejection is temporary and joy is always available to you. Rather than seeking validation from those who reject you, invest in relationships that support and uplift you. Build your tribe, people who genuinely care about your well-being and growth. Focus on authentic connections, whether it's through fitness, shared hobbies, or volunteer work. Let your energy go toward building a community that respects you for who you are. You'll find that, in the process, you also grow stronger, more resilient. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do when someone rejects you is to ignore them completely. Don't waste time or energy on people who don't appreciate you. Focus on those who do. Redirect your attention to those who value you. And remember, your energy is a precious resource. Spend it wisely on relationships that nurture and support you. You can be kind to others, but remember to keep emotional boundaries. Treat people with respect, but don't let them drain your energy sometimes. Keeping distance from those who reject you doesn't mean you're being rude. It means you're protecting your peace and preserving your emotional well-being.